Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about what are the enhancements that we have done for 4.4 version of Conformic tool. So coming to the major updates from the release note is one is related to combinatorial action on business flows. So one more update or enhancement that we have done is on Excel spreadsheet file. So and one more update that we have done here is like, so what if you have any compute spreadsheets and if you have any formulas inside it, how do you reflect or what is the spreadsheet file that you want to consider as a main? So all this information that I'm going to share in today's session. So coming to the first update or first enhancement that we have done here is like, so let me go to main activity. So this is the BRM flow that I'm considering here. So coming to the BRM flows, inside this BRM node, inside this login node, I have two parameters. One is username and password. So for each parameter, I am providing values using only one value set. So in this value set, either I can directly provide a values for this username or I can also provide alternate values for it. So now here I am providing the alternate values for these two parameters. So I have a 3 values for username and 3 values for password. So similarly, I am considering 3 values for order and 3 values for quantity. So in previous version of Conformic tool, it is only possible to have the combinations inside the BRM nodes. Combinations for the parameters that are there inside the single business node. But now it is possible to generate combinations on top of multiple business activity nodes and the parameters inside those activity nodes. So it only depends on, now you have to select which is a parameter that you want to have the combinations. From here, if you see here, I have considered 4 alternatives. One is username from login business activity, password from login, order from order details, and quantity from order details. So whatever the values that you have provided in this business nodes, on top of these values, you are going to get the number of test cases that are going to generate. So let me show you the difference, like when you are providing alternate values and when you are providing it as a list. So I'll just go to test design and I'll just generate the test cases. So overall now 81 test cases are generated. So this is because, as we have mentioned, all these parameters in alternative of this combinatorial action, it will try to multiply these many flows. So 3 values are getting multiplied with password 3 values. From login business activity node, you are going to get 9 test cases. So similarly, from order details also, you are going to get 9 test cases. On overall, all these 9 test cases or test data combinations are getting covered with all these 9 test data combinations. So that is the reason you are getting 81 test cases. So similarly, so instead of going for alternate values, if I just go and use value set, let's say I have value sets, 3 value sets with username and password test data combinations directly, and order details also have 3 different values, set of values. If I go and generate, like let me go to alternatives. So here also I just have provided 4 fields. Now let's see like how many test cases it is going to generate. So it will generate only 9 test cases now. So you see here only 9 test cases are generated. So this is because, as you have already provided this as a set of values, these three set of values are getting covered with these three set of values. So this is nothing but it is just multiplying with these three value sets with these three value sets. So here comes a major difference. You are using the all-way combinations for both the flows. How the data that you are referring is different. So the overall intention here is like you may provide as per the user requirement on the test data. But coming to combinations, in previous version of Conformic tool, it was not able to, so the user was not able to provide the combinations or combinatorial action on top of parameters that are related to multiple business activity nodes. But now it is possible to have combinatorial action on multiple business activity nodes. I mean the parameters that are related to multiple activity nodes. So this is all about like how we are going to use combinatorial action on top of business nodes. And coming to the next enhancement. So when referring to an Excel spreadsheet from activity diagram, it is now possible to select a specific worksheet to use. So this is nothing but, let me go to the other activity diagram. So far in previous version, how it was like, so if I select this value list from external spreadsheet file, I was only able to provide the test data file directly and was not in a position to select from which tab you are going to provide input to this particular form, right? So by default, it was considering what is the sheet name or what is the sheet, the data that is there in sheet. So it was not in a position to consider all this, the remaining sheets that are there in the Excel file. But now it is possible to select from which sheet, from which tab you want to provide the input. So I have input compute HSV, compute A and sheet 1 as my input sheets, right? The multiple sheet names that are there in my testdata.xls file. So by default, whatever the first visible tab in my test data Excel file will be considered as an input. If you want to specify particular sheet name here, you can just go and select from this drop down. Say I want to specify input from this input sheet. So I can just select this tab from here. So that's it. So this is one enhancement, major enhancement. So in previous version, we are not in a position to select which is a tab name that you want to refer to this particular form. But now it is possible to have multiple tabs inside the same Excel file, and you can select the appropriate sheet name for that particular form. So that is one major enhancement. And coming to the third one, so let's say the users have a formulas inside it and where they want to refer input from multiple tabs, saying that this is a main and the value should come from here. So what you can do here is like you can just have multiple compute files over here. Say instead of saying this as compute file, you can just also say just HSV. What you can do here is like if you have the column names same as the main file, main sheet. So the order can be anything. If these files are same, sorry, these header names are same with the main sheet, the values that are there in the main sheet for those columns will be replaced with these values. Sorry. So these values, So this is a compute file. So this is the compute file that I have, and the headers of this compute file is same as the input file, and I'm considering this input as my main, right? And coming to HSV, whenever I try to generate by providing this sheet as compute, whatever the values that I'm seeing on this input will be overlapped or overridden with these values, with input values. So whatever you are seeing, 110, 122, 237. So these 240, 23, and 30 will be replaced by the values that are there in input. So whatever the main file that you are considering. So let's say you are considering HSV as main and you are saying inputs as compute. Whatever the value that are there under these headers will be replaced with these values. So those values will be placed over here whenever you are generating the test cases from conforming. So this is how, like if you are saying this as main, these values are considered as an input to HSV. If you are considering this HSV as main, whatever the values that are there in this HSV are considered as an inputs to these columns. So if I go to conformic now, and so go to spreadsheet row here, here you can see the difference. So whatever the sheet that I'm mentioning as input, so this will be considered as a main sheet from that Excel file, from that test data file. So I'll be having to have multiple compute, and if the column names are same as main input spreadsheet, so the values that are there in compute file will get replaced with the values that are there in main input spreadsheet. So that if you have any formulas, the main data will reside in inputs, and based on that formulas, you can just refer that output column names over here. So this is the major enhancement that we have done. Like if any of the users have formulas and they want to do all the calculations over the Excel itself, and they just want to have those output that you are getting from this Excel files will be reflected into conformic output fields. So you just have to refer that column names using this spreadsheet row. So these are the major updates that are done for 4.4 release. One is with combinatorial action on top of business activity nodes. And one is where you can have multiple spreadsheets inside this same test data file, and you can refer whichever the spreadsheet that you want to refer for that particular form. And one more thing, here is like when you have multiple formulas that need to be calculated and you just want the output that need to be referred in conforming, then you can just have a compute spreadsheet can be added over there, and you can have one as a main input spreadsheet. So on top of that spreadsheets, you're just going to have the column names, so to the fields which you want to refer that output. So these are the major enhancements that are done for 4.4 release. Hope this is helpful to everyone. Thank you.